girlfriend. What's good, YouTube? Today we are reacting to kids attacking their parents' killers in court. Damn, yo, someone gotta give her an NFL contract. Yo, she could be a D1 linebacker, but she went through every single person, bro. The killer victim's son? Oh, shit! Yo, did he just pick up a chair?
This is 62-year-old Dale Williams, who is facing murder charges in Youngstown, Ohio.
Now, that's crazy to be that old and commit murder, Jet.
In June 2017, Williams ran his ex-girlfriend, Elizabeth Pledger Stewart's car off the road and caused it to crash.
Yo, he's playing GTA in real life. What the fuck?
Williams then shot and killed the 46-year-old mother of two. After his arrest, Williams pleaded guilty to aggravated murder and weapons charges.
Yo, they gotta put him in GTA 6, bro. Come on now. That is a crazy history.
Facing the possibility of life in prison, Williams appeared at his sentencing, where the victim's two sons decided to deliver some justice of their own.
Yo, Chet, imagine your sons get your get back for you. Oh my God, I'd be so proud as a dad, bro. Yo! They went in through the lines, through the police officers, and whooped his ass. That's crazy.
30-year-old Anthony Dees jumped across the table, evaded deputies, and dragged Williams down by
someone get him an NFL contract.
His feet. Then, 23-year-old Jerome Stewart ran over to help his brother, and the two delivered a barrage of punches and kicks to the defendant. As deputies struggled to contain the brothers, one officer pulled out a taser and
imagine being able to get your get back on someone that did you dirty, bro.
And shot Stewart.
LL police officer.
Williams was then escorted from the courtroom as he wiped the blood off his face.
What? Yo, they really got their get back, bro. Yo, I'll do the same shit, bro.
Finally, the two aggrieved sons were taken into custody.
What? Yo, this court system is rigged. Sometimes, bro, you gotta let the people get their get back, bro.
They faced charges of assault, contempt of court, and obstruction of justice. As for Williams, he was later sentenced to 23 years to life in prison.
Only 23 years for killing someone? What?
For murdering his ex-girlfriend. While Dale Williams was viciously assaulted by the sons of the woman he killed. What happens when a defendant gets attacked by his own son?
Nah, wait, what?
Like in the case of Vashon Flowers, who was on trial for murder in Muskegon County, Michigan. In May 2019, Flowers allegedly shot and killed his wife, Jamie, at their Muskegon Heights home after the two had an argument
over cigarettes? Nah, yo, you gotta be a D1 crash out to kill someone over cigarettes, bro.
Initially, the couple fought for more than a day, after which police arrived and separated the two. Flowers left, but hours later he returned, kicked in the door, and shot Jamie.
That is a crazy crash out story.
The 46-year-old then turned himself in and was charged with open murder. Jamie's daughter, Paris, who witnessed the whole incident, testified in court.
He got down on the ground and started choking my mother. Actually, I heard, "You don't have to do this, Vashon. Please."
No way you're killing someone over a cigarette. There has to be more to the story, bro.
Please don't do this. You don't have to do this. And then I heard gunshots.
Do you recall how many you heard?
4. I got up and I left out of the room. She was sitting straight up against the wall.
Did you observe some blood?
Yes, on her shirt. Gunshots.
That's gotta be crazy trauma, bro. I don't even think therapy could help me if I saw this shit, bro.
Bullet holes in her shirt and blood.
But it was Jamie's son who decided to take matters in his own hands.
Yo, they chose the wrong profession, bro. We gotta send some of these people into the NFL.
During a hearing, 21-year-old London Jones was seated in the gallery with the rest of his siblings, when suddenly he leaped over the barricade and headed straight.
Yo, look at that motherfucking Yo, that motherfucker gotta be in track, bro. He said, what? What the fuck?
his mother's killer. Alert deputies were able to tackle him just in the nick of time.
Yo, we're taking like 30 dudes just to hold him down.
Eventually, the grieving son was restrained and removed from the courtroom. Ultimately, Flowers was convicted of Jamie's murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Okay.
While Vashon Flowers faced his son's fury, what happens when a victim's son attacks his mother's killer?
Bro, if someone killed my mom, bro, I would be a D1 crash out too. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
We head to Springfield,
Oh my god, that motherfucker picked up a chair!
Massachusetts, where a hearing is underway for accused serial killer Alfred Gainer. According to reports, Gainer terrorized the city of Springfield, where he assaulted and brutally murdered 9 women from 1994
Yo, that's a psychopath, bro. He didn't just kill one person, he killed motherfucking 9. That's crazy.
to 1998. Gainer was finally arrested after his DNA matched with evidence from the crime scenes.
Yo, I just want to say, bro, now that we have DNA testing, I bet there's at least like 1,000 cases that were able to be solved.
Sitting in the gallery was one of Gainer's victim's sons, Eric Downs. 3 deputies surrounded Gainer, but it wouldn't be enough for what was to follow.
Mr. Gainer's being held in extreme conditions of confinement. He's being held without right to bail.
Yo, that motherfucker came like a train! Oh my goodness! Yo, what the fuck? That motherfucker picked up a chair! Ah, yeah! I bet he's shitting himself, bro. He probably thinking, damn, why did I kill those 9 people? W, son!
Without warning, Downs jumped over the barricade and launched into the defendant.
Motherfucker got on him like a fucking hippo.
Gainer's sister tried to hold back Downs, but not before the grieving son delivered one final blow. A deputy led Gainer to safety, while other officers attempted to restore order.
L sister.
Downs was later charged with assault and contempt of court. As for Gainer, he eventually pleaded guilty to all the murders and was sentenced to 8 consecutive life terms.
You didn't just get 1 life in prison. You got motherfucker 8.
If one brother can cause so much damage in court, then how does it compare to 2 brothers attacking a defendant?
Oh yeah, W brothers.
Like in the case of
Hit that
24-year-old
motherfucker.
Jason Howard, who was facing multiple murder charges in Warren, Ohio. In 2006, Howard was arrested after he allegedly shot and killed his ex-girlfriend,
Oh my goodness.
27-year-old Jamila West, at her home in Columbus before stalking and suffocating her 3
Oh
children
my
to death.
goodness. Yo, he killed not only the mom, but her kids? You can't make this shit up, bro. He didn't just suffocate them, he suffocated them and shot them, bro.
Now, at a pretrial hearing, things are about to go out of control.
Oh my goodness. Reasonable crash out. Reasonable crash out, bro. Oh, dude, if I was him, chat, I'd literally grab my fingers and poke his eyes out, bro. I'm keeping it a buck.
Without
Hit
warning,
your leg
the
back,
victim's
that's what I'm
brother,
talking
30-year-old Lewis West, attacked Howard and delivered blow after blow
Yeah!
to the shackled defendant.
Yeah!
Sergeant Phil Eckenrode
Yeah!
was the only one standing between his prisoner and the distraught brother.
Yeah!
It was my job to try to protect my prisoner to the
Protect your prisoner. You don't need to protect shit, my boy. Get the fuck out of here.
best of my ability.
With Sergeant Eckenrode's hands already full, another sibling, 29-year-old Sultan Honza,
Yo, that motherfucker said, nah, I'm gonna get my leg back, bitch. Look at the motherfucker in the back. Look.
Eckenrode's hands already
Look right here,
full,
look right here.
Another sibling, 29-year-old Sultan
Look at
Honza,
that motherfucker.
through the doorway and started hammering Howard.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. Look, 2 more coming, 2 more coming. Look at it.
The situation was threatening to go out of hand, but thankfully, Sergeant Eckenrode gained control of the courtroom and the brothers were arrested. They were later charged with assault. Howard was not seriously injured, barring a few scratches.
That's it? You did all that? Yo, I would have poked his fucking eyes out.
His murder charges were later dropped based on a lack of evidence.
What? Nah, I'm telling you right now, bro, this man's not surviving being outside. Them brothers are gonna kill him, bro. If they're willing to do this in front of police officers, bro, think about what they're gonna do when there's no police officers. You know what I'm saying?
Courtroom justice. What happens when a distraught teenager lunges at the defendant? Like in the case of James Douglas Gonzalez, who was on trial for murder in Mobile, Alabama. Back in 1992, Gonzalez arrived at a party where he reportedly shot and killed 18-year-old Matthew Hall.
In 1992? Yo, that's back in the dinosaur age.
After the two got into an altercation, Gonzalez later claimed he shot Matthew in self-defense. During trial, the victim's father, Matthew Hall Sr., and younger brother, Kevin, waited anxiously in the gallery for the jury to return with their verdict. Eventually,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Back in the day when there wasn't like security cameras, back in the day when there wasn't DNA testing, bro, you could do way more crash out shit, bro. Think about it. Like, if you wanted to murder someone today, you know how difficult that would be, Chad?
the jury returned and found Gonzalez guilty of a lesser misdemeanor charge of criminally negligent homicide. Feeling robbed of justice, Kevin Hall decided to take matters into his own hands.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, get your lip back. Get your lip back. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, run that motherfucker up there. Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. Damn. There's like 30 police officers.
Without warning, Kevin jumped from his seat, leaped over a barricade, and charged at the defendant,
God, he was awesome. Motherfucker.
landing a punch to his face. His father, Hall Sr., soon joined the melee.
Damn, that's hella police officers.
It took several officers and onlookers to subdue the two. Spectators were left shaken. Gonzalez's mother and grandmother broke down. After the attack,
Bro, man, you all should be celebrating.
the Halls were charged with contempt of court and sentenced to 5 days in jail.
Yo, the killer and this dude better not be in the same jail cell.
As for Gonzalez, he got just 1 year in prison for the murder of Matthew Hall. While
What?
Kevin Hall decided to deliver some brotherly justice, what happens when a defendant gets shot in the courtroom?
Oh my goodness.
We head south of the border to São José de Belmonte, Brazil, for the murder trial of 38-year-old Francisco Cledivaldo Mariano de Moura. According to report, Francisco Alves at his home in Lagoa Alexandre after the two got into an argument.
Son! Yo, I think this is Mexico. That's how they were able to get a gun in there.
A jury session was underway with the victim's 27-year-old son, Cristiano Alves Terto, sitting at the back.
I can tell you right now, bro, he's probably jittering.
The defendant sat in front of the courtroom. As Terto
Oh my goodness, bro.
stood up, he was about to put his sinister plan into motion.
Yo, this is about to be crazy. Wait, did he get him? Tara hit Mara with the gun? Nah, that's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Initially, a woman tried to stop Terto, but the distraught son pulled out a .38 caliber revolver and fired 2 shots directly toward de Moura, just a few feet away from a juror and an attorney. The rest of the courtroom descended into chaos as the vengeful Terto unleashed another volley of shots at the defendant from pulling out rage. De Moura
That's what I'm
ran for
talking
his
about!
life, desperately trying to seek cover from the hail of bullets. After emptying his 6-shooter, Terto furiously bashed de Moura with the butt of his gun.
Imagine shooting someone 6 times and still being so angry you grab the gun with no ammo in it and you just throw that motherfucker.
The gun-wielding son then fled the courtroom. He was arrested the following day and charged
That's
with
crazy.
attempted murder. Miraculously, de Moura managed to stand up behind
Oh my god! How this motherfucker's still alive?
the desk before slumping to the ground.
Please say he's dead, but please.
To a local hospital and made a full
What the fuck?
recovery. While a grieving son almost managed to kill his father's murderer, what happens when a defendant gets
That's
chased
crazy.
by the victim's family?
How do you sell that bad?
Like in the case of Paul Wade, who's at the Jefferson County Justice Center in Louisville, Kentucky for an arraignment. 3 weeks earlier, police found the bodies of 26-year-old and 24-year-old Alexis McCrary shot dead in the Russell neighborhood. After
What
going through
happened?
surveillance footage from the area, they arrested 31-year-old Paul Wade.
See, that's what I'm saying, Chad. Nowadays, you can't do crazy shit, bro. There's always a camera nearby. Whether it's like a Tesla car or a Ring doorknob, you know what I'm saying? There's like, nowadays, you can't do shit, bro.
Wade, who was already out on probation, was charged with 2 counts of murder and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. Wade's hearing was presided over by Judge Ann Haney. She had an 8th grader shadowing her who wanted to be a judge.
The 8th grader better not die, bro. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
One day, sitting in the gallery were the 2 victims' family members, who immediately got off on the wrong foot with the court deputy.
Mr. Eggert is retained on
Quiet in courtroom.
vacation.
Okay, hold on.
One more outburst, and I will walk you.
Ma'am, you're gonna have to leave the courtroom. You have to
Wait, what's about to go down, Chad?
We all family.
Okay, y'all got to not talk. No talking in the courtroom.
She sounds like a teacher talking to kindergartners, man.
That's all. Go ahead.
After a short disruption, the hearing went underway.
Okay.
So hold on, I've got someone who doesn't have a lawyer.
Whoa, was that a gun? What was that?
Lawyer?
That's a stapler.
Yes.
Since Wade's attorney was not present, Judge Haney rescheduled for a later date.
Do you want an opportunity to hire Mr. Eggert?
Yes, ma'am.
You do?
Yes, ma'am.
You think it's realistic that will happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I will give you to November 1st.
As Wade was being removed from the courtroom, he uttered an expletive towards those sitting in the...
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have nothing.
Suddenly, chaos erupted.
Wait, what's up? Yo, hey, that 8th grader no longer wants to be a judge after this. Oh my goodness.
This triggered a chain of events where several family members hopped over the railing and went after the defendant. 4 of them chased Wade through an open door right behind the judge's bench as Judge Haney and the terrified grader watched helplessly.
Help! Help!
The judge then hit the panic button and yelled for help. More deputies arrived and used pepper spray.
Wait, judges have panic buttons? I've never seen that before.
To defuse the situation. Even Judge Haney had to step down from the bench to help. In the end, 4 people were arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and obstructing governmental operations. 2 of them faced additional charges of assault and resisting arrest. While Paul Wade's court hearing totally went out of control, how does it compare to getting punched by...
Yo, these transitions are crazy. On today, someone got assaulted. How does it compare to being murdered?
the victim's brother?
You good, Dakota?
How does it compare to getting punched by the victim's brother? Like in the case of 33-year-old Jeffrey Clark, who's facing first-degree premeditated murder charges.
Yo, that's a crazy mugshot, bro. He's sitting there like, I don't give a fuck.
On July 4th,
you got first-degree murder.
Clark shot and killed 28-year-old Jeray Robertson in execution style after chasing him down an apartment complex parking lot.
This was an execution. This wasn't a murder, an execution.
They have a photo? They got a whole ass evidence book. What the fuck?
Man was pleading for his life.
A doorbell camera captured the moment
See? What did I say earlier in the video, chat? What did I say? You can't murder people these days, bro. They got Ring cameras. Oh my goodness. I literally called it, bro. I literally fucking called it.
As the victim runs for his life, he's now in the city of Fraser.
Oh, damn.
Clark was arrested after an ankle monitor he was wearing placed him at the crime scene.
Your Honor, at the time, the defendant had a tether on his ankle. We do have the tether records that place him at that location at that time.
At his trial, Clark's girlfriend testified that the defendant threatened her after the shooting.
Damn. Yo, placeholder with W, follow on twice, W means.
Proceeded to tell me that he would kill me if I told on him. He told me exactly what he did to Mr. Robertson.
Yo.
He told me that.
Listen. If I were to kill someone, I would definitely leave the country. I want to stay inside the same city I killed someone.
Mr. Robertson begged for his life, and that the only thing he was worried about was that
I'm not killing anyone. Let me just clarify. Let's continue.
He was on tether.
But when the prosecution played a video showing the judge and family members how Robertson was executed, the courtroom exploded.
Damn. Yo, he's hitting him back with his chains on his hand. Oh my goodness. Yo, and he got punched after trying to get back.
They gonna see you.
Sitting in the gallery watching his brother beg for his life was Robertson's twin, Jerry, who got into a brawl with the defendant. Jerry also clashed with Clark's father, who was upset his killer son got punched.
You hit him. Man, he killed us.
Ooh, that gets me mad. How is the father of the son that killed someone talking shit?
Put him in there with my son. Go ahead. Put him in there.
After order was restored, Clark was convicted of first-degree murder, felony firearm, and felon in possession of a firearm. He was sentenced to life in prison with no hope for parole. While Jeffrey Clark was attacked by his victim's twin brother, what happens when a victim's brother charges at the defendant? Like in the case of Tristan Lamoreaux, who is facing murder charges in Cedar City.
That guy looks like he does meth.
In 2009, Lamoreaux reportedly shot his wife, 19-year-old Misty, several times in the head, instantly killing her. When police arrived, they found Misty's body in the bathroom and arrested Lamoreaux after he tried to flee the scene. Instead of going to trial, the 24-year-old pleaded guilty to first-degree murder.
Killed someone, whether you stole from a store, whatever you do, Chet, don't plead guilty. Hire a lawyer, okay, Chet?
Now at his sentencing, Misty's brother Jason Wilson was called to the podium to deliver his victim impact statement. The situation became more and more tense as Wilson spoke about the impact his sister's murder had on his family. An emotional Wilson then turned his attention towards the defendant, even making a step towards him.
Yeah, get back. Yeah!
The court bailiffs cautiously stepped in after sensing Wilson becoming increasingly overcome with emotion. But the grieving brother had other ideas.
Wait. Oh! Ah, fucking throw him to the floor! I like that! Fucking throw his ass to the floor. Fuck that bitch. Alright, yo, I'm getting angry for him. That's crazy.
As the bailiffs approached him, Wilson ran behind the attorney's table and tried to take a swing at Lamoreaux. But before he could reach the defendant, the bailiffs sprang into action.
Look at that shit. Yo, they just threw his ass to the floor.
Wilson and Lamoreaux to the ground. Wilson was restrained and removed from the courtroom. He faced no additional charges. After the dust settled, the courtroom was put back in order and the sentencing continued. Eventually, Lamoreaux was sentenced to 15 years to life in prison for his wife.
What? That's it for killing someone?
While Tristan Lamoreaux felt a grieving brother's fury. What happens when a victim's daughter can't control her emotions?
These transitions are fucking weird. These transitions are weird. Sorry for cussing.
Emotions in court. Like in the case of 25-year-old Tevin Merriweather, who was facing murder charges in DeKalb County.
Yo, what? That man looks evil.
Georgia. Police said that in June 2019, Merriweather got into an argument with 34-year-old Myron Pierce at a gas station off Glenwood Avenue. The fight escalated into a physical altercation, with Merriweather ending up shooting Pierce several times, instantly killing the beloved father. Now at a bond hearing, Pierce's 15-year-old daughter, Tasia Campbell, was sitting in the gallery as the defense attorney argued on behalf of his client. This is when the distraught daughter lost it.
Age daughter couldn't take it.
Damn. They probably had a close relationship too, the daughter and the father. Damn.
Deputies had to remove her from the courtroom. Channel 2's Tasia for.
Damn.
Overwhelmed with grief, Campbell lashed out at Merriweather before charging towards the defendant. Thankfully, deputies grabbed Campbell in the nick of time and removed her from the courtroom. After order was restored, the judge...
Bro, you gotta, chat, if you're ever gonna get your get back, don't do it off emotion, chat. You gotta actually, like, plan it out.